Hey everybody, it's your girl Jazz, and usually every week or whenever I post, because I know I don't do it weekly like I should, hopefully going forward I'll do more weekly motivational videos. This week I kind of, wanted to bring up a topic that, I hear a lot of people saying, especially, I guess the beauty industry, so to speak, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself. Yeah, that's great and all to love yourself. I can't say that I'm 100% person that, truly can say that they love themselves, every aspects of them. Because I can sit in front of the mirror and just, pick myself apart, oh, I don't like this needs to be changed, I wish I had this person's body, I can sit there, and match, celebrities and say, oh, I want this, I want this, and, kind of do the build a body. If only that worked, right? Even doing that, I'm not sure if I would probably truly love myself. So I kind of shied away from that whole love yourself aspect. Don't get me wrong, it's great to love yourself and to love everything about yourself. But let's get realistic. You're not gonna always love yourself all the time. So instead of saying that love yourself, I've come up with the concept of take care of yourself, because you can easily love something but not necessarily take care of it. So I've kind of decided to kind of put a little spin to it of taking care of yourself, and in addition to loving yourself, because of course ideally they would go hand in hand. I mean, I love flowers, but you don't see me grow in a garden either, mainly because it's usually too hot outside or I'd end up killing them. But that's besides the point. Just because you love something doesn't necessarily mean that you take care of it. So I'm more on the aspect of take care of yourself, both mentally, physically, and emotionally. And if you're a spiritual person, of course, spiritually. Not everybody's that way, to each their own. I don't judge much, verbally. Anyways, hey, who doesn't judge, right? Anyways, I've kind of gotten to that mentality of, if I love myself, I'm going to take care of myself. But for some people, that's not necessarily the case. And I've kind of slowly gotten into the mentality of what I intake. Now, I'm not perfect. I don't sit there and eat all the vegetables, all the fruits, and, everything that I'm supposed to, getting 100% the fiber, the protein, and everything, the water intake. God knows I don't take all my water intake that I need to. But I'm getting into that transition of taking care of myself, because as I've said in my other videos, health is your wealth. So if you don't take care of it, who will? I mean, it doesn't matter if you have an entire family that loves and supports you and everything like that. That doesn't mean that they're going to take care of you, and they can only do so much on top of that. Granted, they can get you, the best tasting, healthiest, plate in front of you, but if you don't want that and you'd rather crave, pizza with everything under the sun on it, that's bad for you, that's going to clog your arteries and everything like that, I'm pretty sure you're going to go with that. I mean, like I said, they have the best, healthiest plate in front of you. But if you still want that pizza and you're determined for that pizza, you're going to go after that. Yeah, they're doing what they can to take care of you, but at the end of the day, only you can take care of yourself. And as I've gotten older, yeah, I would say before I can eat whatever I wanted and not gain an ounce, but I've struggled with my weight my entire life. So unfortunately, I'm not one of those lucky people that can say that. But I do know that when I have been on my weight loss journeys before, I was able to incorporate some bad habits. I had a bag of chips here, a bag of chips there, but I still lost the weight. And now that I'm looking back and I'm, looking at the older generation and how they didn't take care of themselves, how they're dealing with their health. One particular person in particular to me, I can see their health deteriorate, and I can see what they're doing wrong. They're a grown adult. I can sit there and tell them all day, every day, and I'm pretty sure they know that they shouldn't be drinking alcohol, they shouldn't be eating all the sugar because of whatever health issues, or eating all this greasy food. So they know what they need to do, but they're not. I can take the lessons that I've learned from them and incorporate it with myself. Now, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go eat me a cheeseburger or pizza and everything like that, but I'm not gonna eat it, you know, I may eat it once a week, once a month, but I'm not gonna go overboard like I have before. Before, I've eaten McDonald's for breakfast, turned around, had Sonic for lunch, and, you know, some other fast food for dinner. I've done that before, but I wasn't taking care of myself. And so I've decided that I'm, you know, of course, with this channel is helping me, you know, to, you know, hold me accountable for what I need to do to take care of myself. Now, I'm not showing you every single meal that I eat, because sometimes I really don't eat. I've gone, you know, a day where I ate breakfast, dinner, and didn't have anything until the next morning. Yeah, I know that's not the best, but I wasn't hungry either. So I've kind of gotten into the mentality of, if I'm hungry, or if I know I need to eat, and I'm not hungry, I'll lay on a protein shake. It has some nutrients and, you know, nutritional benefits and everything like that that my body needs, but I'm not starving myself either. So, you know, just like everything in life, you gotta do with moderation. So, if you love yourself, that's great. I mean, I've seen people that are, you know, 400 or 500 pounds, love themselves, but they want to actually get bigger, and they're not taking care of themselves. I've seen it on, you know, TV. You know, they have a series about it. You know, I Love My Jumbo Life, or whatever it's called. Probably just created a new show now. I want credit for that, by the way. It's documented on the video. Yeah, whatever, it's in the works. Anyways, you know, it's more about loving yourself and taking care of yourself. That's the most important thing. You can sit there and hate something, but still take care of it. I know people that hate their jobs, but they still take care of business and they take care of their job, but they don't love it. I may not love the body I'm in right now, but I'm taking care of it. And again, I know people that love themselves and eat crap 24/7, have a Pop-Tart smoothie, is what I heard somebody call it, which just made me sick to my stomach just even hearing about it. So I don't know how they're guzzling that down, but to each their own. But just make sure that you take care of yourself. You don't love yourself, that's on you. You know, as you take care of yourself, I'm pretty sure you start falling in love with yourself. The more you take care of something, the more it'll grow, the more it'll blossom, just like flowers. I think I seen like a Confucius says, you know, a little thing where it says, you know, if you love a flower and you pick it up, it dies. But if you know, take care of it, it'll bloom and blossom and, you know, probably populate a lot more. So as long as you're taking care of yourself, that should be your number one thing. You're always gonna have something that you're gonna critique about yourself. We are our own biggest critics. I know I am. I can say right now that I don't like this, this, and this, and this about myself, but I'm doing something to take care of it, to have it as long as possible. And that's ultimately, at the end of the day, I want to live the longest, healthiest, happiest life possible. There may be some little unhealthy things here and there, but it's life. You gotta take it in proportion. So I'm not saying get rid of, you know, all your cakes, cookies, and ice cream, and pizzas, and burgers, and all that stuff. Although I am making myself hungry just talking about it. But, you know, you can have it just in moderation. Just take care of yourself. If you're the type of person that has a high metabolism and you can eat all the junk food and not see it on yourself, those are the people that probably need to really worry about taking care of themselves, because just because you can't see it on the outside doesn't mean that it's not affecting you on the inside. I've seen on, you know, videos about people where they have, you know, an athletic physique, but they end up dying of a heart attack, you know, at their age 30, 35, because they weren't taking care of themselves, but you couldn't tell on the outside. So just make sure that you take care of yourself, so that way you can love yourself. As always, this is my Fitspiration, so make sure you stay focused, stay motivated, but most of all, stay jazzy. This is your Jazzy Fitspiration.